the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Leo, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and get started with your October 2020 reading. We will come back to these two decks towards the end of the reading, so stay tuned for that. One will be a card from the universe, and the other will be a set of affirmations that you can use for the month of October. For now, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. As usual, I've already pre-shuffled the decks we'll be using today as I was meditating on your energy. So let's see where we're going with things. Being a fixed sign, you are entering the cardinal season of Libra. Three of Pentacles as your first card out. It makes sense. It makes sense because it's all about creating and building and making things happen, really just getting in there and gaining, materialistic grounds almost, It's time to put up that building, Are you ready is the question. Are you ready to get into that project and make it happen? Are you ready to get that next YouTube video up if you are a YouTuber? Are you an entrepreneur and are you ready for the world to get to know you at a different level? Lovely time for creativity, a lovely time for building, using your imagination in a very constructive manner. This is the perfect time to be creating and co-creating with people around you as well. So if you want to collaborate on any sort of projects, perhaps you want to renovate your home or make some sort of changes around the house or around your business, this is a great time to tap into your intuition, tap into your power of imagination, and see what you can bring into your own reality. Great time up ahead here for you to kick off October. The October moon, on the first, we have a full moon in Aries, so in your sister sign. And what that means for you is, again, just a lot of energy that you can use to move forward and gain grounds in your own art, whatever that may be for you, within your business, could be at home. But just wonderful energy here that's just waiting to be, for you to dig into and see what you can make out of it. Seven of Cups as your next card here. This might be like a long-held dream for some of you, and as success starts to take place, which is what we're seeing with the Seven of Cups, as success starts to kind of take form, shape and form within your life, it might feel as though am I trying to walk on water or is this actually real? So that sort of a question might come in, makes sense. The way Neptune is hanging out in Pisces during this month, and then, that Scorpio energy that's also going to come up, makes sense for us to see a Seven of Cups creating a little bit of fog around, specifically around the topic of, can I have this? Will it last? Will it last for as long as I want it to last? We're also seeing a little bit of an emotional turning here for you. So in the area of relationships, we do have Venus spending some time in Virgo during majority of October. And so, sure, I can see where the cups are coming in here for you, Leo. It's a matter of your heart. So perhaps it's not relationships. It could be related to something that's really close to your heart, that dream project or the dream house that you may be working on. It's a general reading, so do take it with a grain of salt. But as you do, I'd like to say that sure, there might be a little bit of an emotional imbalance that might come into play here for you. But the good news is it only leads to more creativity and sparks. The Page of Cups is a very inviting card. And in this case, it's indicating that there's a lot of joyous energy all around you for you to tap into and make something out of. The Page of Cups is filled with creativity and passion and a want to explore, romance in every way possible. This could come in the form of poetry. It could come in the form of writing if you are a writer. It could come also in the form of synchronicities happening all around you. So pay attention to the little things, because those little things will end up, adding up and meaning a whole lot more than you could have ever imagined. It's a great time where it's okay to be emotional. And although you might be feeling a lot of emotions during this time period, they're only going to be leading you forward into something a whole lot more, something that you hold close and dear to your heart to take shape and form in your life here, Leo. Let's get some more cards out to see where we're going with this. Ace of Swords, love it. It's exactly what I was trying to get at, right? There's just this increased sense of knowing and clarity as to what your next step should be. So although there's a little bit of, not completely knowing, and then boom, because of that, because you were looking for signs, you'll know exactly what it is you want as an end result. So there is, you're kind of peaking starting October, then there's a little dip, and then you're back up. So that's great. That's great to see, because it just means so much more for you. Specifically, the new moon energy in Libra, October 16th, I feel, will bring in a lot more clarity. Libra being an air sign and doing its thing. Libra is also, it's a sign. This season is a month where a lot of clarity does kick in. A lot of knowing kicks in. A lot of truth is revealed. And there's a return of balance as a result of this beautiful Libran energy that's going to be present all around us. So there's so much you can do as a result of what you're about to find out. All the facts are going to be really set straight. If you were having any sort of issues with someone, disputes of some sort, they will be cleared out during this time period, one way or another. So you can definitely look forward to getting some answers if you were hoping for some. Okay? Wonderful energy here. And also just so much clarity of thought. For those who were really wanting to tap into, your spirituality, it's also a great time for that, given the High Priestess followed by the Ace of Swords later in the reading. It's really about, it's really just about you knowing exactly what you want. King of Wands is a representation of your energy, that fire energy that will be just so available right now. King of Wands brings in, like I said, pure fire energy, but what that means for you, Leo, is a whole lot of creativity that we kind of saw earlier, but as an end result, it's bringing you right on top of your game. So whatever that is, if you're looking to excel at work, if you're looking to ace your exams, if you are looking to win a lover over, whatever that is for you, you are coming up on top because everyone can see the authority that you hold and how much importance your opinion is, like how much importance they give to your opinion. That's what I'm trying to get at. So whatever you're putting out there, it is honored. Whatever you're putting out there is appreciated. Your vision is being appreciated. Your words of wisdom are being appreciated. And this really just shows you that you have this influence on other people, which is actually bringing more confidence towards their situation as well, because of how beautifully you're able to present yourself during this time period, where other signs might be having a little bit more of a harder time. But then here you are really just knowing yourself. You're able to really, look at that, you're really able to pull things together here, Leo. Two of Cups revealing to us, for you yourself, your relationships are looking great. They're very harmonious. So if there was any sort of struggle before, like I mentioned, any sort of dispute that may have been outstanding, specifically the Two of Cups is indicating that you will reach, a harmonious agreement. For others of you, if it's in regards to your relationships, if, things were just a little bit out of order before, then that order is now returning. For those who were amidst some sort of a quarrel with someone else in the past, understand that there is going to be a spark within your love life. There is going to be this passion that will come back here for you, and it's going to be very much present, where you will get that chance, that opportunity, perhaps multiple opportunities to interact with your partner. For those who are looking to call in your soulmate, also a great time for that, because your energy is just going to be so clear and so focused, and you can use that to your advantage and ask for whatever it is you want. So major growth in many aspects of your life here are definitely being reflected by the cards. Okay, Five of Cups. It's important to right now focus on what is still upright. It's important right now to focus on what you still have. And what you still have is what you really need to prioritize in your life, and that will bring in all the more joy. I feel like for some of you, there is a hint of something you may have lost. There is some sadness here. But that's something, again, if you focus on what you do have, if you focus on the present, you'll see that you have a whole lot more than what you think you have lost. That message had to be heard for some of you, so that's why I'm saying that. That's what these cards are revealing to us. So that's end of October. Things might take another dip again for some of you. And so Leo, it's just a matter of, you know, keeping very focused on what you do have and what can you do with it. As you figure that out, and then you branch from there, so much more will come into light for you. The Four of Cups is a card of awakening. The Four of Cups is a card where, although you couldn't see it initially, you will eventually when you open up your eyes to it. You can see it within your mind's eye. So for those who are looking for answers but you can't find it, it's a good time to sit still and meditate, and you will find those answers. In your own heart, in your own mind, it'll come to you. We are all connected. We're connected by our one conscious mind. So for those of you trying to tap into some answers, look towards your own spirit. You will find it there. All right, let's take a quick look under the deck here. Leo, we have here the Three of Swords. Okay. We have here the Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Something that may be blocking your energy from moving forward. Like overall your reading's great. It's very clear and it looks like you just bring so much to the table that people are excited to be with you and to be around you, but there is something that you're holding inside that perhaps you haven't shared with anyone, Leo, and that's something, you know, it could have been a past. Something from the past that may have hurt that you may have had to run away from. But if you embrace it now, then you can move forward with a whole lot more love and connection with your higher self, with your spirit. Okay? There is something that needs to be addressed, and if you do, it doesn't have to be with another person. It could just be you, you know, talking yourself through this past memory that you may have been, you know, holding on to. Although you've tucked it away, you may have been holding on to it. But if you can just revisit that and balance that out within yourself, it leads you to a more fulfilled life moving forward. Okay? Could have been like a past betrayal of some sort or hurt. Someone may have lied to you. Someone, you know, like a good friend may have just lied to your face. But if you look back at it and you try to understand the situation, maybe now from a different light, under a different light, perhaps now from, you know, your mature self, looking back at your younger self in that situation, maybe you'll see things differently now. And if you do, and as you do, you will be able to move past this, you know, something that you may have, it could have been like a grudge or, you know, something along those lines that may be holding you from completely living here, which is in abundance, in, you know, a world where everything that's around you is exactly what you want it to be. It's a world that you have designed and created for yourself. Any of you struggling with that, I encourage you to take a look at the manifestation exercise that I offer. It is for purchase. It's a 30-minute exercise. Perhaps that will help make this more of a reality if you're struggling with it. But it does take a little bit of clearing of the blocked energies. You know, might be useful to get a chakra assessment if that's the case, to understand what exactly is holding you back. I feel like for some of you, it might be your solar plexus. Okay, not all, but that would be the area I would work on. But of course, if you get the chakra assessment, I'll tell you exactly, you know, what is being affected. It's less than $10. It's a beautiful PDF report that kind of goes into detail. Yeah, okay. Kind of sidetracked there, I didn't mean to. But we are going to look at a message from the universe here for you. And as we do, let me also mention there is another full moon coming up. So there's 2 full moons in October. The second one will be October 31st. Yep, it's on Halloween. And it's going to be in Taurus. Ghostlands. Interesting. Leo. Capricorn got the same card. For those of you for whom Capricorn might be your moon or rising, or, you know, if it's connected to you in some ways, might be helpful to also listen to that reading, okay? Because there were some messages that were a little bit similar, but it's still very different. Your energy is just very like bubbly and energetic and out there, but it might be useful to you. Okay, so October 31st full moon is going to be in Taurus while the sun will be in Scorpio. And that might bring about some hesitation, you can say, for you. That's just the energy that's present within the cards. But because of that, it does clarify a lot for you in terms of what needs to be done. What do you need to look at? Of course, it's a Taurus full moon. Taurus is all about order. So it'll help you kind of put things back into order. Perhaps you getting back into shape. You may have taken a break from the gym. So, little things like that where you kind of reprioritize your life and look at things from a different angle and understand it a bit better than you did before. So it's a good time for that. Okay, so Ghostlands, what is this card indicating here for you, Leo? What I'm noticing when I take a look at the illustration here is that there are two doors. And I feel like for some of you, it's going to be about, which door do you want to walk through? Because each of them reveals a very different destination. And also a very different journey towards that destination. So do take a moment to kind of spend time. I do feel like it's important for those who can to meditate or listen to the signs that are around you, calling in your spirit, your higher self, really just spending time to figure out what it is you actually want to accomplish at the end. Because either way it's different. You are being given time. I feel like you will be given time to come to that decision. So this might not be in October. This might be in November or December where you finally have to make a call. But right now time has slowed down for you enough so that you can understand exactly what you want. That's interesting. Might have to do with the King of Wands we saw earlier. I mean, you're gaining a lot of clarity and perspective, so perhaps that's what October will really be about, is, understanding, emotionally gaining more strength, prioritizing. And as you do, things just become so much more clear, and perhaps you'll be dealing with some old baggage. Overall, things become so clear that you'll know exactly which door it is you wish to open. So yes, time will slow down for you in October. For other signs, it's very different for everyone. For you, it does slow down enough for you to, see things clearly and then make a very informed decision. Ooh, sorry about that. Lovely. Let me just fix the cards here quickly, and then let's move forward. See, even right now, the cards kind of slowed me down just really to get that message across. I feel like, yes, if it slows down, it's okay. Take your time with it. Things might happen, and they'll be out of your control. You never meant for it, where you have to just stop, take it in, smell the roses, and then go forward. So, let's see what this next deck has in store for you. 3 cards. Wow. These are the Magical Times Empowerment cards by Jody Bergsma. And we have here Sanctuary, Pilgrimage, and Energy. Again, each of these come with a set of affirmations, so I'll be reading them out to you. But let's first take in the messages that we're seeing with these cards, okay? Sanctuary, Pilgrimage, and Energy. Again, a good time for stillness, a good time to understand the journey you wish to take, and then move forward with great energy and momentum. It's quite literally exactly what the cards are bringing about. So let's go ahead and read the messages here. For Sanctuary, it says on the bottom of the card, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive, Leo. The affirmations that go with this particular card. There we go. Today, I realize deeply that this present moment is all I really have, and that the now is my sanctuary. It has all the magic and happiness that I need. I let go of the past, for I am not there. I let go of the future, for it has not happened yet. and I look within and I find the peace and joy I seek in this divine moment, and I will flourish. Pilgrimage. You're on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. This ties in really well with the Ghostlands card, I feel. Kind of what, I feel like the message was going towards, so it really just helps make us understand it a whole lot better. Affirmations that go with this card. Today I am confident in my life's journey. I believe in myself, and love others. I know that I can achieve whatever I set my mind to do, for my soul knows the way. I am never alone, for my true friends will walk beside me in the cold. And of course, you do have life force, which is flowing through you. Open yourself to receive the power from within. And with that, the affirmations that go with the card for energy are as follows. Today, I feel strong. My head and heart are clear and focused. I will grab this magic moment with all of its potential and act. I will not be scattered, I will not waste time, and I will not procrastinate, but instead will move forward with power. This is your time, Leo, and I do certainly hope that, this reading has brought some sort of clarity here for you. For those of you looking for deeper messages or a personal reading, please be sure to check out my website at IamPureGuidance.com. All right, thank you so much and take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.